What's up, everybody? Just finished a chest and shoulder workout. It was a great lift. And I'm kind of looking back to when I was fat. And I never would have actually imagined that I'd get the body that I have now. Like, obviously, my physique looks way better than it does about 4.5 years ago. And I kind of looked at myself in the mirror, like, while I was, like, doing some chest flies, and I was just, like, I saw my shoulder veins and, like, you know, like arm veins and everything, and I was looking in the mirror, I was like, my old fat self would have never imagined this, like, actually happening to my body. I never would have imagined that I would have actually lost the fat and built a really good physique. And looking back to that day, I still remember, like, it was about 4.5 years ago. It was January of 2021. I made a decision, and I said, I'm not going to be fat anymore. I said, I'm going to lose this fucking fat. And that's what I did. And it just, when I was looking in the mirror today, I was like, I kind of thought, I remembered that day, just that anger that I had, that feeling of like, I'm going to lose this fat. Like, I'm going to lose this fucking fat. So I went downstairs. I still have a clip of this. It's in my Instagram videos, but I was hitting the punching bag in my basement. I put a pair of boxing gloves on, and I took a video of this, and I was just going at the punching bag, and I was just so pissed off in my mind. And I was like, I'm going to lose this fat. And that day, something kind of just snapped. I don't know what it was. It was this desire to just look better. It was just the desire to just finally just stop getting made fun of for the way I looked, to just stop looking in the mirror and just hating the way that I looked. And I look in the mirror, like, I wake up and I look in the mirror and I feel like lean, you know, my arms look good, and I have a good physique now. And I just remember that day when I was just so pissed off and was sick of looking fat. And, you know, getting in shape really can help you do good in this life. Because I actually do online fitness coaching, for those of you who don't know. I help guys with this. I help them lose fat and gain muscle. And all that was because I was able to actually lose the fat. I've been able to help other guys do this and get insane results with their physique and their body and lose the fat because I was able to do it. And I also go out in public and I'm, like, more confident. And I get more compliments, I get more attention, and it just goes to show that, like, the work I put in to my body, like, paid off. It pays off, guys. The work that you, like, when you invest in your physique and your body and you lose fat and you go to the gym consistently and you see results, it pays off. I'm telling you, like, you will have a better life. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to just have a better life. I wanted to go to the beach and just look good. I wanted to go to the beach and just be able to take my shirt off and not have to feel insecure about the way I look and feel embarrassed. You know what I mean? It really helps with every aspect of life. It gives you more energy, more confidence, and you can just look in the mirror and be like, wow, I'm actually, like, making good progress, versus, like, waking up and feeling like shit and, you know, just feeling fat and just unconfident in the way you look, going to beaches, hating the way you look, just having that hatred of, you know, being like, oh, I'm too embarrassed to take my shirt off. Or just, like, going on in public and just feeling insecure about the way you fucking look. And, you know, it sucks. It really sucks, guys. If you're watching this and you're in that position, it sucks, right? Doesn't it suck to have to go through that? Doesn't it suck to wake up and have low energy and look in the mirror and hate the way you look. Like, it sucks. And I know that you go to bed every night and you think about this and you're like, when am I going to do something about this? But then you wake up and then you don't. You have to do something about the situation that you're in. If you want to actually have a better life, have more energy, more confidence, and just feel good about the way you look, you have to take the action of losing the fat. You can't just think about it all the time. You have to go to the gym, show up. 3 times a week is all you need. 30-minute workouts. That's all you need to do. And just eat healthier food. And eat less of it. Eat in a calorie deficit. Moderate your portions. If you do those things, you'll lose the fat. And right now it is the end of March. And we're not far from the summer, guys. So you have to ask yourself, am I willing? Am I going to take the action of losing the fat and building my dream body? Because if you don't take the action of building your body and building a good physique and losing the fat, then nothing's going to happen. It's like, look at this water bottle. You see this water bottle? I could think about, putting it down in this cup holder right here. But me thinking about putting the water bottle in that cup holder isn't going to put the water bottle in that cup holder. I have to put it in the cup holder. It's the same thing with losing fat. You have to fucking just do the shit required. So you have to ask yourself, like, when am I going to take action? Because the longer you wait, the harder it gets. And if you don't take action now, you're going to go through another summer looking like shit. You're going to go through another summer thinking about this every single day and feeling and looking like shit. So ask yourself, like, am I willing to go through another summer not liking the way that I look? And if you are, fine. If you don't care, then this doesn't apply to you. Some people don't care. Some of you guys just don't, really give a shit. Some of you are probably watching this video and you don't really care. You might argue in the comments or disagree with what I'm saying here, which is fine. But if you want something in this life, then you have to do something about it. And I know that sounds really general and basic, and everyone, like, you probably hear this all the time, but you have to understand that your life will be better if you're in shape. You have to understand that if you're willing to just go to the gym for 30 minutes 3 times a week and take a few minutes to look at the foods you're eating and track your food and just eat healthier food, if you're just willing to do those 3 things, you'll get in shape. And I feel like a lot of you just make excuses and you say, I'm too busy. Okay. You don't have 30 minutes in your day to go to the gym? You can't get a 30-minute workout in? You're too busy to buy healthy food? Well, you weren't too busy to go eat the fast food and pay $20 for a Biggie bag and fucking tap water and sodas and buy that huge bag of Doritos. Oh, it's too expensive. Well, you paid money for unhealthy food. It's not too expensive to eat healthy food. You can budget it if you do it correctly. And you're not too busy. You can go to the gym 30 minutes a day for 3 times a week. You don't need that much time to get in shape, guys. So there is no excuses to this. You just have to put in the work. And a few months down the road, when you're actually in better shape, you're going to have that feeling and you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to be like, oh, wow, you know what? I didn't put in too much time into this. I just changed some habits and now I look way better. And now my life is better. So ask yourself, how bad do I want this? And just do the action of losing the fat and doing the right habits. So Guys, if you need help with this, I'm going to book a call. I'm going to have the link to book a call in my description. If you need help with this, you can go book that call, or you can go to my YouTube bio and just check out my Instagram and DM me on there. I help guys with this. If you want to check out my page, it's really incredible. And that's all I got. If you want more value, make sure to subscribe. And honestly, guys, just take action. That's all it takes. Take action. Stop waiting. Stop thinking about it. Stop wasting time not doing anything about it, because you don't have that much time. Like, you think you have time. No, you don't. Time is ticking. So take action.